Mm-hmm. What's the deal, people? So I'm gonna do a reading on myself. Because I woke up today with somebody doing some fucking sex magic over me. So I'm about to tap into my energy and see who was fucking with me, literally, spiritually. Trying to... Somebody was sexually assaulting me in my sleep. Someone was violating my spiritual body while I slept. Someone was raping in me in my sleep. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only, please provide me with some insight. I'm not even going to do no damn intro because this is my energy that I'm reading. My energy I am reading. I want to see who was doing sex magic to me in my sleep. Who was sexually assaulting me. Who was raping me. Fuck, I'm going to trigger the app. Who the fuck was raping me in my fucking sleep last night? A content creator. There was a content creator that was sexually assaulting me in my sleep yesterday. A landlord. So this is somebody that lives in my energy, that lives in my area. A content creator that's a landlord. A hitman attacker. An uncle. Somebody's brother, a father, a lot of masculine energy, a spiritual occultist, a baby daddy in reverse, and a intuitive psychic. Witch or warlock. Last night, another man was sexually raping me in my sleep last night. All these are men that's coming out on this table. A uncle, a brother, a father, a baby daddy. Enemy. They are part of a gang, a society, a club, or organization. A content creator, a landlord, somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, my brother, my father, my brother, my uncle, a baby daddy. That's part of some gang, occult, society, or club. They're my hitman attackers. They're my enemies. Some people are clairvoyant, intuitive, or intuitive. Some people are witches and warlocks, and some people are spiritual occultists. And they are part of a gang, a society. And they were sexually assaulting me last night. Or in the middle of the night, early morning. Somebody's breath stinks from all the lies that they've been telling. They wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. They rotting from the inside out. Whoever this is lacking common sense. The dark don't want anything to do with them anymore. They broke all types of laws and they're getting casted out. The informant's plan failed. They remote viewing me. What's the deal? Because you're watching me now, you fucking troll? Because everything is spiraling out of control. They don't understand. They created a monster. Yeah, they created a monster, all right? The beast is unleashed. And they're so desperate to win that they going crazy, Looney Tunes, with these binding rituals. Their guilty pleasure. We got divine authority here. Evidence was found. about this sex magic in reverse. I said somebody was doing sex magic on me, and it comes out. They doing binding rituals, doing sex magic. This is what they was doing last night. Yeah, they have shortened their life on Earth, collective. The cat got someone's tongue and by the balls. Trying to swap out soul, being a soul swapper. The one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they sick from this sex magic. Uncle related. Uncle came out. Confirmation is under judgment. Because it's the end of the road. And they manipulated others. Because they have unfulfilled goal, going through a midlife crisis. And they were on a journey to Nowhereville doing this death magic. Now they're going outside. They got car problems. And they nervous. And they on the run. For being wicked. A lot of wasted energy. This person is in my vicinity and lives around me. Or this person is about to go on the run. Uh-oh. God is about to have no mercy on this person for the graveyard, that magic they did. And I'm undefeated. They took an oath to do this with a blow-up sex doll, sex magic. Again. But it's being returned back to sender. 2 confirmations. And what I said right before I started pulling cards. I said I'm reading my energy because I know somebody was doing sex magic on me last night. This morning. And it's coming out on the table. They doing binding rituals, death magic, sex rituals. Death magic. Graveyard magic. Binding rituals. Sex magic. Blow up sex doll. Sex magic. They're doing death spells and sex magic. And then I wake up this morning, and you know who sounds nervous? My upstairs neighbor. They sounded like they was about to start their bullshit. You know what I did? Blasted my fucking music. You're not going to disturb nobody's peace. When I wake up, you're not going to bother me. I'm sorry. I stopped them right in their fucking tracks because they're fucking ignorant. And they got court issues. Settlement deadline. They're losing their sight. Fraudulent business. They saying that you play for pay and that you're easy to. Somebody's out here saying that I'm a hoe, that I sleep with money for men for money. No, I don't. Again, if I was a hoe, I would not be in this fucking block. I would not still be in this apartment if I was selling my ass for cash. Why would I sit and continue to get tormented and harassed by people? If I was making money, if I was selling my ass for cash, I would not be in this apartment still getting harassed by people. So they out here saying that I sell my ass for cash. Oh, yeah? Now you're all nervous because there's evidence found on what you was doing. That is the end of the road. It's over for you. And your breath stink. You lack common sense. God is about to have no mercy on you because you're wicked. You're under judgment, wasted energy. Divine authority is in the effect because I'm undefeated. And you going crazy trying to fucking do whatever the fuck you're trying to do. So there's a bunch of nasty ass men, and I'm not gonna call them men, little boys in my energy trying to do some sex magic over me to bind to me, and you won't be binding to not this bitch. You won't be manifesting off of me. You won't be ciphering off of me. You won't be harvesting my energy. You won't be stealing anything off of me. I don't think the fuck you understand. So I'm here to tell you this AM in the AM. That you will not be moving forward with any of your rituals. And all that shit that you're sending will be going right back to you. 10 times worse. Yeah, look, spiritual, sexual abuse. Again, they're spiritually, sexually abusing me. They're violating me in my sleep. They are raping me in my sleep. What the fuck you doing? Now you got breathing problems. You got breathing problems. You out here trying to make bargain deals? Cause you got no fucking goals? You siphon untamed energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. They can't handle the fucking heat. You wanted my power so bad, siphoning my power so bad, that shit is poisonous to you. Now you sick. Probably gonna die because of it. Because you wanted power. Right? A karmic couple is nervous. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. They nervous because I'm back. Confirmation. They're nervous because I'm back. Yeah, master key break-in. Imagining their own ending and funeral. Somebody thought they had the master key to break in, and now they're out here imagining their own ending. They committed some type of tax fraud. An informant of theirs committed some type of tax fraud. Yeah, it's about to be a bloodbath. Someone feels like their heart is being torn out in sync. You're tearing up my heart when I'm with you. And no matter what I feel the with or without you. Somebody's heart is being torn apart. Somebody married for money, or this person married for money to do some type of binding ritual. So somebody married for money. And this is what they do. They do binding rituals. No weapon will form will prosper. Yeah, no. Again, spiritual sexual abuse in an online community. The first card that came out was content creator. They created a monster. Yeah, you created this monster. I told you, sleeping with the higher ups. You sleeping with the higher ups. Somebody got an attitude. Because the moon magic rituals left a big mess. They trying to clean up, but traces evidence is being left behind. Confirmation with evidence found. Remorse. Now somebody has remorse because of this sabotage. They only have remorse because they got caught, not because they feel sorry. They did it for the money. They wanted the show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow. Like I said, they only remorseful because they lost this tax fraud. Not because they actually feel bad for trying to swap souls with you. This is somebody's mother's side of the family or your mother's side of the family. My mother's side of the family. I say yours. I'm reading my energy. I always do that. Devilish deeds will bring them karma indeed. I keep forgetting that I'm reading my energy. Yes, chakra attacks in the reverse. They were trying to attack my chakras. They're going crazy right now. Yeah, these heathens. A brother not related came out. So a brother, a mother related. Endings is happening for these people. This know-it-all energy. Ancestors is putting an end to this. To this father energy not related. So all the same energies coming out. June, something about this month. Death becomes them. Somebody's going to pass away this month. Aunt related. Time magic in the reverse. Trying to close or roads, gates, path, blocking your way in the reverse. They can't close my path or block my way. And it says June, aunt, maybe this aunt. They might be a confession cousin related. They need to be on medication. They're mentally ill. And measures is being taken. Unable to escape this karma. They running scared. Somebody that lives in my current home or work community. A cocky energy. That's running out of money. These snakes. That siphon untamed energy and now they can't handle it. Attacking my chakras. Doing sex magic. Doing graveyard magic. Doing death magic. Doing binding rituals. And the new faces that came out on here were a cousin, an aunt, and a mother. Because those are the feminine energies. And it says June. Death becomes them in June. Ending this month. For their crimes committed. Again, they did it for the money. Wanted to show they better get ready because shit's about to blow. These crimes committed, they did it for the money. The accuser is always the accusee. So somebody's out here accusing me of doing something and they're the ones that's actually doing it. Trying to destiny swap with me. Somebody from my past work home community is lying on me. And they're so desperate to win. But I'm unbothered. They took an oath to do this. To siphon energy. For money. They put a policy insurance on me. Committed tax fraud in my name. And now they being humbled. Because these moon rituals left a big mess. These wicked people. That death becomes them. Yeah, they're going to prison. For these binding rituals. They're binding themselves to prison. Yeah, their masks have been cracked and they're falling off. Enemies hidden. Hidden enemies. Doing binding rituals and they're going to prison. Confirmation. Spirit is walking amongst us. Graveyard magic. Death magic. Is about to be a fatal ending for these people. And they nervous. Yeah, entrapped. They got themselves entrapped. Entrapment. Shallow Hal got no more pals. No company. They don't got no more friends. Yeah, this collaboration with others. The people not collaborating with them no more. Trying to bind you to their karma. It says make peace with imperfection. This person needs to make peace with the imperfection that's about to happen in their life. They can't think straight because of it. Because they caught a federal case. If they don't confess, their life will be a mess. They stress. They got to confess, collective. Because of this federal case. If they don't confess, their life will be a mess. They stressed out because they have to confess. Because the dark don't want anything to do with them anymore. Ooh. The devil is sick for being a prick playing dumbass tricks. On a Snow White energy, somebody who's loving, caring, kind. This is somebody who's infatuated with me. Their mind is blown and they feeling naked and afraid because they know that they are on borrowed time. And every time they do a spell or ritual, it rains. Moon cycle cleansing. Yeah, they being devoured because their masks have fallen, have cracked. They naive. And people are talking about them. Yeah, they no longer have their powers or position. They being demoted. Yeah, because they try to get you fired. And they're the ones getting fired. This is someone you work with. Pure entertainment. It says content creator. Yeah, this is somebody that married for money. They out here doing with blow up sex, doll, sex magic, binding rituals. And they owe you restitution, collective. Pride and prejudice, negative assumptions. They have negative assumptions about you. Yeah, you're somebody of blind faith. And they try to keep you 2222 in the tower, locked up in the tower like Rapunzel. Yeah, they have lost grip of reality because you have angelic magic. Okay, divination. You could do divination. They doing divination on you. And they're all about to meet the coroner, collective. Somebody's passing away. Torment and torture. They could have been tormenting and torturing you, or this is what's about to happen to them. A dark worker got caught. Like I said, settlement deadline. This person can also have an STD, syphilis. So basically, everything that I just said before I freaking pulled the cards is correct. All this is a confirmation on what I was feeling, that somebody was doing sex magic over me, and it came out. They was trying to put me in a spiritual coma. A bunch of troublemakers. Because they feeling the pressure in. They feeling the pressure and the walls is caving in. And that money that they thought they were getting, they not getting a dime. And it says, I'm running laps around these karmics. It's checkmate. And they feeling naked and afraid. Because they don't like that I'm at peace. So they trying to be wicked in my energy, but death becomes them. They try to set me up for money, fraud in the past. We got Sonic Boom from Street Fighter, Guile. Faith was tested. And yeah, they feeling naked and afraid. Because shit is being returned back to sender and they alone. The confirmation signs. This is confirmation signs. Birds chirping, dogs barking, sirens, cars, alarm, numbers, commercial ads. Anyway, I'm done. I gotta pee. So, yeah, this is happening now. Current timeline now. Someone's gonna step forward. And they don't know what's gonna happen. The unknown wild card, and something's being cut off, snip, snip, cut, and somebody's losing their sight. A karmic man that's out of control, that put this policy insurance on me, probably back in the springtime. They got themselves in too deep, and now they're being humbled. This Brady Bunch gang and the combined family that's ungodly attacked a spiritual OG, and now they're out here playing victim because I'm undefeated, and now they're out here imagining their own funeral ending. This coven. That's how I'm ending it. A coven that got no goals, and another one bites the dust. They defeated and put in spiritual coma. Look, Sonic Boom. They being knocked the fuck out, and I gotta go.